Alright, so I got an issue where my GE washer doesn't seem to be agitating. It's filled up, and it fills up fine, but as you can see, this in the middle there isn't really spinning at all. So the thing that kind of shakes a little, it doesn't really spin. It spins if I turn it freely like this, but it's not doing any of that kind of sound when the lid's down. Now, took off the cover. To do that, you have to feed this is just kind of a pressure thing here, a little clamp you lift up on with like a putty knife or something, and the door pops right off. Down here at the bottom, you can see that the belt is spinning. So from what I understand, the belt being spinning means that the problem is probably something. We're going to take out the agitator to replace it. So, alright. So I took off this magnet and put it on right down here so you can see it's like what it would be like when it's going. So I just wanted to show with the lid open how this is not agitating. We got this belt spinning down here, which is hard to see in this light, but I hear it spinning. But as you look, it's just not engaging. It's a little bit on it, but this thing isn't going around the agitator. If I put my hand down, put a little pressure on it, and it grips in there, you can see it actually is doing its job now, and it is rotating a little bit, but without that, it just kind of sits there. So it's definitely spinning, as you can see. So that's just fine. The spinning isn't the problem. It's just not agitating. Alright, so I was looking online, and it looks like I'm going to pull this cap off here, and since this thing is glued down in here, this whole base unit needs to come off. So this actually came off a lot easier than I thought. I just pulled up, pull this out, and here is the part that everyone says needs to probably be replaced from what I've been seeing online. So it's what I've read, if it spins freely, this needs to be replaced, and it's definitely spinning freely. So I'm hearing this referred to as a coupler cap, agitator coupler. So then you just, I guess it's a cheap part. We replace that, and we should be back in business. So we'll give it a try and see what happens. All right, it's a couple days later. I have ordered from a place called Repair Clinic part. It's called the machine washing agitator coupler. On the packaging here, I show that kind of there. On the invoice, it lists it though as drive block or bell. I don't know if you can see that or not. So anyway, this is what I think is supposed to fix it. Go underneath the agitator. So we're gonna try popping this on, and we'll see if that does the trick. Alright, so to get that agitator off again, I'm gonna open up this. This wasn't on here real tight before, so I just pulled up and it came up. I hear sometimes they're a little tighter than that though, so you have to kind of see. This is the part that we're replacing right here. And it does kind of look like this. So we got a new one. Looks like we got a bolt in there as well. That looks like it goes on top. So I think it's pretty simple. So when I open up the package here with the bolt, there's this page, and it talks about an old versus new coupling replacement instruction, agitator coupling replacement. Apparently there was a change in the factory of the old, and it actually has the part number WHA43X10009 agitator coupling. It now has superseded to the, I guess that's the old one, to the WHA41X1, I believe it's 8042 kit. So it consists of a new coupling, a longer screw. It says the old coupling, if you have an old one, should be replaced. and use the new one with the longer screw. The new part is backwards compatible, but the old part won't, not so. So you just get rid of the old one, I guess. Looks to me like it's the same, but we'll see once we pull that out of there, see if it's the same stuff. So, all right, we'll pull off this bolt then. And that looks like it worked pretty well. And this thing really spun around before, so we'll look and see. Yeah, that is a smaller screw. And it's hard to see with the shadows, but it is smaller. So this new one, I guess it's good we're going new. Stuff's a little messy here. This pulls up off that shaft. So so comparing this, that's the old one. This is the new one. It looks like you can see this is kind of angled there, maybe chipped, or maybe it's this thing here. Grip it on that. That's got to be it. Maybe. Let me try pushing this on. No, it still fits into that, so it's got to be these little grooves here, I think. But we're gonna try putting on this new one, see if that does the trick. I've got a wire brush here. It's gonna kind of clean this up a little bit. There we go. Got a little light. See what I'm doing. You can see just how icky our washing machine looks. All right, we're gonna take this new one, slide it onto here. It's going right over that. It's grooved, you can see. So it locks into place. Push it down firmly for good measure. I'm gonna grab the newer bolt, not that old one that's shorter. Supposed to get rid of that one. This new one's the way to go. And this just screws right into the top, it says. Let's give it that crank there so it's nice and tight, not going anywhere. There we go. That should be good. All right, we are going to just do a rinse on this to make sure that we get all that junk out of there. Basically, this looks disgusting too. Maybe I'll wipe this down too, but you see these little grooves, these little flaps, they just click in there, so you rotate it around until you get them, and then it goes on nice. Right. Cleaned up the tub considerably, and cleaned up the bottom of this with paper towels. So again, we're just gonna put these grooves over that there. So I'm just setting it in. Gonna rotate it around until it slides down a little bit. Now we're gonna push down. We got that click, and now it's in place. And now I can already feel this is better, because before I could turn this backwards. I could rotate it counterclockwise. Now I can only rotate it clockwise. This thing isn't rotating at all. So I think we fixed it. That's a good sign. But let's start up. We gotta wash this out anyway before we do any close, and let's see if it indeed rotates around. So I'll set this old piece aside. All right, we're gonna run a little load. So we'll go to small. We'll do hot. There's a lot of gunk in there right now. And let's just go to light. Got water filling up. A little detergent in it. I'm actually gonna change it to a large load because I want to make sure we clean that out there. And I'm gonna take this off so you can see it. This is the magnet that activates this. It has to be touching to this. Got a couple screws on there. I'm going to take those out, and then we can put the magnet down here, and we can watch what the agitator does. So Phillips screwdriver on this. I already started it, but this is that magnet. I'll do it one-handed here if I can. Not a very good video. Probably edit that part out. screws out of this. Actually, it sticks right on there without the screws still. So we'll just put it down here like it would if that was resting down here. Now the washing machine doesn't know that it's open. While this is filling up too, another thing I'll show you with the cover. This is the cover. And I think you really need to take this off this time. But you see how it's got this latch, or this little notch here. It's got 2 notches. And then you see right in here, there's like a lip. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe I'll pause and turn on. Alright, so there's a lip right here. You can see that. That presses and goes into that. So to put this back on, you just put these, you have things over that down at the bottom, and then I don't have it on quite right, and then you just slam that up like that, and that's in. Now to get that out, use like a putty knife is what I find. Works good, and if you look, you can kind of, lost my balance. You can kind of see where those metal slots are. There's one right in there. So if you push on that, this will just pull forward then. And then you got to find the one on the other side too. And it pops right off like that. So that's how that works. Look at that. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. We have a wash machine that's agitating. Really going to clean up those clothes. So for $8.82, that part fixed. This is not hardly it's something just about anybody can do. So hopefully this helps someone else out. And I'll show you. That's the way it was just looking without. But now we are in business. So hope this helps someone out. I think I paid $20 total. I paid for shipping to get it here within a day. But hope this helps someone else out. Fix their washing machine up. Again, that's if it's spinning. The spin cycle will spin, but it's not agitating. So good luck with your project. Like my channel, subscribe. Hopefully I'll probably do more videos on stuff like this with my appliances, as I like to tinker with them and fix them up when they break down or when there's little problems. So thanks for watching.